it's day one. Whew, I am aboard this beautiful little vessel. We're out here in Chicago. We had massive thunderstorms last night. And we got a small craft advisory today. So chances are we're gonna do projects. We're gonna work on things in the boat and see where we go from there. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting trip. We're gonna try and get some offshore sailing here on Lake Michigan for the first time for this Michigander. So I'm gonna try and document as much of it as possible, and hopefully we have some fun. Thanks for watching. All right, first and foremost, we're doing systems checks. Well, and having some of these happy barrels, but yeah, we're gonna hook up the solar and get that all sorted out. So super cool. A little coffee break. This is a lot of fun. I love doing this stuff on boats. It's great. Just getting to sunrise, and yeah, we almost have no wind at all now, but yeah, we'll probably throw the motor on and head towards South Haven. But this is we're entering day 2 out here on Lake Michigan. It's pretty awesome. Super windy first day, but yeah, the winds are gonna flip-flop, and then late night tonight we should have another like 17, 18 knots coming from the northwest. So we're trying to position ourselves for a nice reach or a broad reach back to Chicago, which should be a lot of fun to get back there Friday midday. Well, just over 24 hours later, South Haven, Michigan. Freaking awesome. Time to go for a run, re-provision, and make our passage plan back to Chicago. It wasn't easy, folks. Every once in a while, we thought, I don't know if we're gonna make it. It's blowing 25 knots. Got a little choppy. Fresh water's different than salt. Don't forget that. But we made it. We're getting in there. Spirits are high. Everybody seems happy, myself included. And yeah, it's actually kind of cool because at this point in sort of the training stuff, when we go in there for the passage back to Chicago, that's not going to be up to me. I'm just going to be there listening and as an innocent bystander, and we'll see how we do, and if everything works and everything makes sense, and then we'll get underway and make our way back to the Windy City. So forecast is looking good, but that's all part of it. So it's essentially checklist, provisioning, weather, passage plan, and then we're back. Or then we essentially put it into action and see how it goes. So game plan is to be back sometime tomorrow, and then yeah, fly back to northern Michigan on Saturday. So just gonna enjoy the weather, man. We went for a swim. It was awesome. Woo! Yeah, that's a serious bow spread. Look at that beauty. Whew. Mess, you gotta be 100 feet tall. South Haven, Michigan. All right, so the first day we went from Chicago over to Michigan City, hove to there, came up and up and up and up, and then we motored through the night and motor sailed up to South Haven. Now we're in South Haven.
and we're headed back to Chicago. But we got winds coming in from the northwest in a couple of hours, so we're gonna head west, catch them so that we can broad reach our way right down and head back in. Nice little 3-day trip. It's been a lot of fun. Here we go, South Haven, double jetties. Looking pretty swaggo, easy to get into, good port for refuge if you need it. Off into the sunset we go, but if you notice those clouds down there, we had a front coming in, which is gonna carry us all the way down. So super flat right now, but pretty soon, it's gonna be blowing 20 knots out of the northwest, and we will be broad reaching our way right down to Chicago. Woo! Blasting along, super choppy. We got Chicago right there. Unbelievable. Gotta make some morning coffee. I am exhausted. It has been a long night. Holy cow. We left South Haven and it was dead flat calm. Motored for like 4 hours, I think, and ended up just wind flipped on like a light switch, seas built up. Basically spent the rest of the night just like ripping, the two of us. It was crazy. Getting a little splashy now, but we're just a few miles out, and I can't wait to tie off and go to bed. All right, got a little quick little tour of this Catalina 309. We got the forward V-berth, got a nice little, obviously a big bunk up there, fan, good access, and some storage underneath all of that. The head, beautiful, nice. Obviously, you can do a shower in there, and nice, decent size holding tank and macerator pump and all that into the sort of grand salon, if you will. This is huge. We have tons of headspace, about 6'4". Got a nice big working galley, ice box, lots of stowage there, dry stowage, and then the full fridge, oven, and microwave. This boat comes equipped with AC and heat. You get some of those amenities on these modern boats, which is fantastic. Beautiful settee, tons of storage under there, big hanging locker. That table, as we found out, drops down, and you can form a double berth there as well. Underneath here, we have the macerator pump. The engine compartment is fantastic. You take that off, you've got full access, easy access to the engine. It's great. A small, modern nav station. At least they have one, which is awesome. And great circuit breaker or a panel. Got lots of stuff, AIS, VHF, stereo, all that sort of stuff. This boat really is well equipped for fun, comfortable cruising. And then we've got the aft double berth back here, so easily fit 3 or 4 people. But that's the Catalina 309. Lots of ventilation, lots of light. I definitely enjoyed thoroughly being on this vessel. All right, quick little tour of the cockpit. So again, everything is furling main, furling jib. So we've got good clutches, control lines for everything. A nice self-tailing winch. Same over here. Really, really fantastic, easy setup. A little tricky for the solo sailor with the current auto helm, which under the pedestal I will show you real quick. We've got that standard ring one, which can only handle so much. So I think the plan for this boat is to actually get a hydraulic or a more beefy system down below connected to the rudder. We got our primary winches and cheek blocks there for the jib. Beautiful, comfortable seating back here. We've got the sugar scoop for swimming, and nice big bimini. Definitely gives you that headroom. I'm a little more offshore-y, so I like a smaller Dodger, but this is definitely good. And we've got nice solar panels, flexible ones up top. Show you those real quick. Beautiful. We've got the Ray Marine coming up forward. Just a nice setup. Good tall mast, lots of sail area, and anchor locker up forward. Really easy to run. Jack lines, and yeah, clean and lovely. Beautiful vessel.